Back to Smithy's over 100 golf courses in a year, and today is Monday the 8th of April. I was staying somewhere just off the A1 last night, making my way home after being in Kent all last week. I've just come up the A1, just come off at Peterborough. This will be course number 35 this year. This is Peterborough Milton golf course. Let's go and see what it's got.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's course number 35 of 2024. It's Peterborough Milton Golf Club. On the tee, the man quite possibly playing his first ever game in Cambridgeshire, and also the home of the EFL Trophy winners yesterday at Wembley against Wycombe Wanderers. Good win for Peterborough. From Kirkintilloch in Scotland, Smithy!
Starting off at the first with a par 5, 485 yards. That's going to dogleg round to right, but there's a big pond on the right hand side up there. So it might be an early outing for Norman the stunt golf ball. I can't reach the water with the tee shot, but the second shot's perfectly in range. I can see the pin away down the distance there. So it dog legs to the right. So it's a risk or reward one. I think I'll be playing safe going up the short side on the left here. Oh, it's a super shot from Norman the stunt golf ball. Even a wee fade to the right there. That's the view into the green at the first. Well, a reasonable start. Happy enough with a bogey after finding one of the greenside bunkers. But that hole is potentially dangerous with the water. Anyway, here's the second hole. That's par 3, 170 yards. Straightish. There's a wall on the left, so you don't really want to go that side. And the green at the second, contoured one. At par 3, I'm just a few yards short. A third hole at Peterborough, 361 yards. Straight one, pins away down the distance. A couple of big fairway bunkers sitting in there. So the idea is to try and put it out to the left and come back in again. On to number 4 at Peterborough Milton. It's a long par 4, 416 yards. Going to dogleg to the left. And a dogleg opening out on the 4th. Managed to avoid the bunker just. Look down to the green. There's another bunker to the right there and the left.
And looking up the 5th hole at Peterborough Milton, par 4, dogleg to the right, about 371 yards.
And a dogleg opening out at the 5th, so it goes to the right. Now we're on to 6th hole here, 359 yards, slight dogleg to the left. You see a lot of bunkers up near the green there. That's a view into the 6th. I've just been let through by a couple of guys, both of them 86. One of them's actually outdriven me in this hole. Oh dear. Hole number 7, it's another long par 4, 410 yards, dogleg to the left. Quite tight with the bunkers there for anybody trying to take a shortcut. And dogleg's opened out. Here's the green at 7. 8th at Peterborough Milton, it's a par 5 at 480. Dogleg to the right this time, and again I've put the bunkers there for anybody wanting to take the shortest route. That's the green at the 8th. Should be a relatively easy par 5, but afraid I put my ball out to the trees on the right hand side. And finishing the first half at Peterborough Milton with a par 3, the 9th at 162 yards. Series of bunkers down the right hand side of the green. One big one on the left hand side. Oh, this is a green at a par 3, 9th. I was a wee bit short as usual on my tee shot, but I've just hit a wee bump and run, and I think that's hit the pin there. I think it's actually nestling in the hole, although I can see the ball. I'm just going up to check. Could be a birdie. Nope, optical illusion. I'm about 9 inches away. straight at it, par.
Right, that's a halfway stage at Peterborough, Milton. What's the score, Smithy, against the golf course? I'm one shot behind, despite the par at the 9th that got me a shot back. We're on to 10th, par 4, 435 yards, getting a dog leg to the left this time. There's a fair number of dog legs on here.
I've viewed down to the green. I've hit 2 good shots, but I'm still a good bit away. It's at 435 yards, stroke index 1, this one. That's the green at the 10th. No wonder it's stroke index 1. It's an optical illusion as well when you come up to the green. Because you see that bit and then there's a big dip. So if you don't hit it hard enough, you're in the dip. And the 11th hole, it's a lovely little par 3, 130 yards. Through the trees. Oh, here we are at the green at the 11th hole. There's that Smithy ball. For the first time today I get to say it's on the dance floor. About 12 feet, slightly down the hill for the birdie. I play off 18, so I don't get many opportunities to say that, so that's my excuse for not getting any better. 12th hole at Peterborough, par 4, 371 yards, I think slight dog leg to the left. Well, I've got a slight temp green in at the 12th. There's the main green there, so it's just a bit off it, but Smithy ball's just there. It's a birdie opportunity now. And now for the 13th, par 5 at 480. At the bottom end of the course, a few bunkers in the middle there. And that 4 ball let me play through, and I played a super second shot there. So on the green in regulation, I actually looked like a golfer. Well, it was a decent drive at 13, but I'm blocked by this tree here. I'm going to have to go to the side, a low punch through. But the danger is I've had 2 pars in succession. A third par at this one means the Smithy song comes out. So that's just giving fair warning. Well, I tried to thin it low under that tree. Unfortunately caught the branch. So I've got a tough one to get a par at this hole now. And the 14th, Peterborough, Milton, 370 yards, par 4. This time not a big dog leg to the right, just a slight fade to the right. Look across there, Milton Hall. Can't see it for the hedge, so we'll go up the fairway and have a look back. Oh, coming up the fairway, there's a better look at Milton Hall and through the hedge. And there's the green at 14, says it's only a slight fade. And the 15th hole, 396 yards, par 4, bending round to the right. Got a narrow drive between the trees. 16th hole, 124 yards, par 3. Basically avoid the bunkers. Big green to aim at. There's a better view of the green. At the par 3, 16th. Smithy ball's actually on the green there. It's in several ridges. So I've still got one more ridge to go, so I'm not at the top tier. And the 17th hole, 384 yards. And yes, you've guessed it, it's a dog leg. To the right this time. And that's the view up to the green at 17. The dog leg opening out. Both the 17th and 18th are both 384 yards. So not an easy finish for me. And on to the 18th hole, here at Peterborough, Milton. 384 yards, par 4, and the water out to the right. Same water when it's coming down the first. The first and 18th are very much the feature holes here. There's a nice one, very dangerous here, so it's another one for Norman, the stunt golf ball, to have a go at. And what's the score, Smithy, against the golf course? It's all level. Coming up the last. Couple of pars in a row in the back 9 got me back in the game. So a par will win it for me, a bogey for the draw. And a view up the hill to the 18th. Clubhouse at the back, a couple of big bunkers stretching across, and a nice drive from a stunt golf ball Norman, very safe. Well, that's me finished on the 18 at Peterborough, Milton. I think I had a misconception about the type of course this was. Didn't realise it's a flat tree-lined paddling course. I tend to find them much of a muchness. Certain differences in this one, a lot of dog legs, so you didn't get the feeling of being up and down, and all the holes are straight. Still a fair degree of similarity in amongst a lot of the holes. Top holes for me were the opener's nice, but the 18th I think is the best hole of the lot. Slight slope to that one and water around. It's a really good hole to finish with. Particularly enjoyed the par 3s, thought they were really nice. Course itself, it's well defined. Fairways are in lovely condition considering the weather. As I said, they're well defined. The greens themselves, the greens are still recovering a wee bit. They're a wee bit bumpy from the hollow tining, a bit of sanding. So I say that they need a wee bit more sunshine, but they're definitely not at their best. There's 3 temp greens on today I didn't know about, but in fairness the temp greens are right at the very front of the main greens and cut quite short. They had reduced the green fee today from, I think it's normally 57, so it's 40 today, but that's no good to me because I'm looking to get the James Braid discount, as it's a fellow James Braid course. I'm a member at Llandendrod Wells, which is one as well, but there's no discount for the James Braid today. The visitor rate's just is £1 less than the James Braid rate, and the county card there's no discount in that, so I think that's a bit unfair. What am I going to give it? It's going to be a 7.25 for me. So that's all from today. Just off to stay in another hotel just off the A1 tonight. Catch you later.